My friends, let me take you back, way back, to a small boarding house in Chicago, the winter of 1919. I was 36 years old, broke, confused, full of dreams but empty of direction. I had just lost everything I thought mattered: my magazine, my reputation, even the respect of some people I loved. One night, I stood in front of a cracked mirror in that cold little room, and for the first time in my life, I asked myself a question, out loud, that changed everything. Who am I becoming? Not who I wanted to be, not who my mother hoped I'd be, not who the world told me I should be, but who, right then, in that moment, was I actually becoming? I stood there for what felt like hours, staring at a man I barely recognized, and the silence was deafening. That single question, spoken to my own reflection, became the most powerful habit I ever formed. And today, I'm going to hand it to you, exactly as I used it for the next 40 years, exactly as Andrew Carnegie used a version of it, exactly as Thomas Edison used it, and exactly as every truly successful man or woman I ever studied used some form of it, whether they knew the name or not. It's called the mirror exercise. Sounds almost childish, doesn't it? Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. And yet, 99 men out of 100 will never do it. Not once, not honestly, because it is brutal, it is merciless, and honesty is the rarest currency on earth. Here's how you do it. Every single morning, before the world has a chance to lie to you, before your phone steals your first thought, before anyone else gets to speak into your life, stand in front of a mirror, look yourself dead in the eye, and ask these 5 questions out loud. Question 1. Who am I becoming today? Question 2. Are the actions I took yesterday moving me closer to the person I claim I want to be, or further away? Question 3. If I keep doing exactly what I did yesterday for the next 5 years, will I love the person staring back at me, or will I despise him? Question 4. What must I stop doing right now, today, if I ever want to become that person? And question 5. The one that cuts deepest. What price am I willing to pay today so that future version of me can live free? Now don't rush the answers. Don't whisper them. Say them out loud. Let your ears hear your mouth speak the truth, because the mind believes what it hears itself say. I did this every morning for over 40 years. Some days the answers were easy. Some days they brought me to my knees. Some days I had to sit down because the truth hit so hard I couldn't stand. But every single day, the gap between who I was and who I was becoming got a little smaller. Let me tell you about a salesman I coached in 1928. His name was Frank, and he came to me broken, barely making enough to feed his family, full of excuses, blamed the economy, the competition, his territory, his luck. I gave him this mirror exercise, 90 days, no exceptions. Day 1, he hated it. He told me, "Mr. Hill, this feels stupid." I said, "Good, stupid is honest, keep going." Day 30, he started lying less to the mirror. He saw the late nights at the bar, the gossip with the other salesmen, the shortcuts on his calls. Day 60, he started crying in front of that mirror because for the first time he saw the man his children were watching, and he didn't like him. Day 90, he walked into my office a different human being. He looked me in the eye and said, "Mr. Hill, I finally met the man who's been holding me back all these years. It was me." 5 years later, he owned the largest insurance agency in the state of Ohio, built from nothing because he finally looked. That's the power of one honest conversation with the only person who can never lie to you. Now, there is a second mirror, a newer one, that has appeared in our lifetime. A mirror made not of glass, but of pure mathematics. 21 million units, no more, no exceptions. A ledger that records every choice forever. A halving heartbeat every 4 years, reminding you that time is the only thing you cannot print. It reflects not just your habits, but your relationship with tomorrow. When you look into this mirror, it asks the same brutal questions, only in numbers. Did you trade your time for lasting value or for fleeting comfort? Did you build or did you borrow from the future? Use both mirrors, my friend, the one on the wall and the one in the code. Stand before them daily, speak the truth, close the gap, because a mind trained in truth is the only mind that can never be enslaved.